for trusting us. We know that a lot of you may not have known us, like your first time you're probably even hearing about SDST, and here to choose to believe in what we stand for. You know, nowadays there's so many online scams everywhere, and you made the right decision to invest in your time and learning, and we don't take that for granted. So thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we know that you're in for a beautiful and amazing ride. We had about 350 people register for this program, but right now we have just about 200 of you people, which means like 100 people could not meet up in deciding, but you showed up, and that's put you ahead already. So congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to SDST 2025. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please clap for yourself. It's not easy, so congratulations. And I know that this step will bring you forward to transform your careers and future. So as we all know, you may not know, this training is not just about learning new skills. It's becoming part of like a thriving community that supports, uplifts, and empower each other. So over the next few weeks, you will not just be learning valuable opportunities, but you also be building connections, discovering opportunities, and challenging yourself in ways that you did not imagine. So let me just give like a brief breakdown of what we'll be discussing today. So before I'll be handing over to Coach Ruth, I'll be giving a brief description of SDST, and Coach Ruth will be telling us she'll be introducing the SDST pioneers to us. She'll tell us what to expect from SDST 2025, our training expectations and guidelines, then subgroup announcements. Then the next steps will be discussed by Christopher, and closing.
Please, you are muted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have I been muted for a while?
No.
Okay, please, where did you hear me to? Like, at what point did I get muted?
Handing over.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so I said before I'll be handing over to Coach Ruth, she'll be introducing the SDST pioneers, and she'll be letting us know what we are to expect in this year's SDST training, and our expectation and guidelines and the subgroup announcements. Then from there, we'll be handing over to Chris, who will be telling us the next steps and our closing remarks. So I was saying that before I start talking about the overview, I'll be sending out a demographic form. It's just for us to get to know you better and how we are going to be able to tailor our support throughout the program. So please, I will send the form now on the chat. So kindly fill it out, and please let's fill it out correctly so that the way you want your name to appear eventually on your certificate. So please just fill it appropriately. I'll send it right now. Okay, I believe we can see it. Can we see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. So please, for those that are just joining in, there's a form right now on the chat. So please, let's fill it up so that it's just for us to get to know you better and just have your details. Okay, so what is SDST? What does SDST stands for? SDST simply means Sam Life Digital Skill Training, and is an African premier digital skill initiative that was designed to equip passionate learners like you with in-demand skills for digital economy. And since 2020, we have been shaping Africa's digital transformation by preparing individuals to thrive in various digital skills. in digital industry. So why, you might be wondering, why does SDST matters? We all know that, like, right now, digital landscape in Africa is growing rapidly, but there are still many gaps in the skill industry. So SDST is committed in bridging that gap by making high quality training accessible and ensuring that individuals, regardless of their financial background, can access education that transform their economic future. So till date, we have trained and empowered over 211 graduates, including myself, many of whom have gone on to become brand owners, digital consultants in tech and healthcare, and even pursue advanced education. So SDST is not just a training program, it's a movement that's driving African digital revolution. So before we start going deep, I would just like for us to quickly introduce ourselves. Just 5 people, just volunteer to tell me your name and what's the bravest thing you have done since the year started. So please you can just raise up your hand and I'll call randomly. And if you guys don't answer me, I'll just speak a name. Okay. Thank you. I saw someone raised up their hand. I'm not seeing it again. Okay. Victoria. Please, I need 4 of us to, like, 5 more people to join. Okay, Favor, you can go. Just tell us about yourself and what's the bravest thing you have ever done since this year began.
Should I speak?
Yes. Favor, is it Favor that's talking? Or
This is
Victoria?
Victoria.
Okay, you can
Victoria.
speak. Okay.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, our coaches. I'm happy to be here. My name is Victoria Igwe. I'm from Lagos. So, what I've done this year on Coursera, I think I've taken a foundation of digital marketing on Coursera. So I'm still on it. I've
Okay.
done with the first phase. So I've applied for financial aid to take the second one. So that's what I'm on. So when I saw this on Instagram, I said, wow, it's good. Let me go for it. Thank you.
Welcome. We're glad to have you here. So for those that are just joining in, I will send a link again. It's a demographic form for us to know more about you. So please fill it right and just like it's so it's easier for us. I've sent it again. So okay, Favor. Everybody that raised
Okay,
up their hand,
hi.
they're all dropping their hands. What's happening?
Hi, hello. Good evening, everybody. Good evening to our coaches and to everybody. My name is Favor Abai. I think one of the how will I bravest thing, I don't know, that I would say I have done is this year is basically really investing in myself. Like I spent so much in February investing in myself, investing in study Bibles, investing in books, and then investing in SDST. So I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's so beautiful. Thank you. So we need 3 more people. Guys, why was silent? Okay. Adegon Roots. Want to hear from you. Victoria, you can drop
Hi,
your now.
good evening, everybody.
Good
My name
evening.
is Adegon Rhodes, and the bravest thing I've done since the beginning of this year is taking my time to think more about myself in maybe the industrial aspect, because relying on school only is not really something I want to depend on. So
Yeah.
I was thinking on which skills can I add to my, educational level that can serve as a boost. And me stumbling on SDST was like I was happy to like find a program that offers almost more than one of what I was interested
Yeah.
in. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we're glad to have you here. Okay. Where else raised up there? And okay, Lydia. Okay, I just saw Bernard's message. Said the greatest thing this year is to join SDST in the midst of scam. Yeah, thank you for joining.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My
Good
name is
evening.
Lydia. Thank you. And the bravest thing I've done this year is taking up a digital skill course. I've been looking forward to it since last year, looking forward to being able to take up a digital skill. And by the grace of God, I was able to take one up in January, and this is another one. So I am very grateful. Um, Coach Ruth reached out to me. That is one of the best calls I have received this year, or messages. She sent me a message about it, and I'm so grateful I'm here today. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so one more person before, and by the way, I sent a link for those that might just be joining in. It's a demographic form, a form here for us to know you better, and just to have your records also. I've sent it again, and if it's not working, kindly refresh your page. It's probably the network. Okay, Akimbola, I would love to hear from you.
Good evening, everyone. My
Good
name
evening.
is my name is Zaki Lane. Um, I'm so happy to be here. Like I'm friend to Coach Ruth's sister, so like I've been telling him about like me wanting to learn UI UX design, and he spoke to me about SDST 2025, and I was proud that it wasn't only UI UX that I could able to achieve here. So I'm just so happy to be here, and I'm excited to learn. Thank you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Okay, I see that we have more hands. Okay, we'll just take the last person will be Benis. We'd love to hear from you. Hi, Mary. Mary said the greatest thing she's done this year is investing financially and joining this program. Thank you for joining. Okay, so
Good
Benis,
evening.
I think that will be all for. Um,
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Bob and I'm from Ghana, Accra,
Okay, I then.
precisely. Okay, so one bold step I have taken this year is restarting my business. I have a fabric business, which I told myself this year I want to be more visible. I want to grow my clientele base. So just not staying at the same. I chanced on this program and I decided to join to help me gain more knowledge to broaden my scope and also achieve my targets for the year.
Oh, that's so nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're glad to have you here.
And since I have
Can you hear me?
with the form regards to the form that you have sent,
Yes.
the middle the middle name is marked compulsory. Some of us we don't have middle name. So if
Okay,
you
you can
finish and you
just
want to
write.
pick up,
Okay, you for that part, for those that don't have imaginary, you can just write new, then we'll understand.
okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Taiwo said the greatest thing this year is learning a foreign language and pass my Jude B2 exams. Congrats. Okay, so before we move on, I'm sending the link one more time for those that are just joining. For those just joining, welcome. Please kindly fill the form. If your network is not working, just refresh it again. Okay, so we have a second game, but this time around is about SDST. So the way it's going to be is two two truths and one lie. Can we all hear me? Kindly unmute your mic. Kindly mute your mic rather. Okay, so I'm going to be saying three different statements, and you have to tell me which one is a lie. You can just type it in, and it will also be on the. You can just click on. I think it's going to be under the activities, but for now, you can just write out your answers. Just write one that is maybe number one is a lie, number two is a lie, or something like that. So the first one is SDST makes you smart immediately after graduating without putting in the work. That's the first one. The second one is SDST has been transforming passionate learners into digital leaders since 2018. Then the third one is SDST alumni now excel as brand owners, digital consultants, and academic achievers. So which is a lie? Which is true? Let me check our response. Okay, I'm trying to see. Okay, let me go over my answers again. I mean the questions again. The first one, I said SDST makes you smart immediately after graduating without putting in the work. The second one is SDST has been transforming passionate learners into digital leaders since 2018. And the last one was SDST alumni now excel as brand owners, digital consultants, and academic achievers. So let's see who got it right. Number one, a lie. Yeah. Let me see. You have to write all three together. Like, don't just write one. So let me check. I think Favor put all three together. Let's check. Okay, no, Favor is not right. No. So far, I've not seen the right answer. Let me just give you guys an hint. There's only one truth in the statement. So I've not seen it. There's only one truth. The rest are lies. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think Ifya. I think that's the name. Ifya just got it. So yes. That's right. The lie is that SDST started in 2018. It actually began in 2020. And of course, in SDST, you have to put in effort to succeed. And it's just basically you get what you put in. So yeah, and the truth is that SDST alumni now excel as brand owners, digital consultants, and academic achievers. So yeah, thank you so much for answering. Okay, I will be sending the link one more time. Is anybody still having a problem with opening it? You cannot hear me. Okay, I sent it again. For those just joining, the link on the chat is a demographic form just for us to know more about you and to help us like be informed on how to approach everything. Okay, so before we proceed, I would like for just three people to tell us how they got to know about SDST. No, you have to unmute. I can't be the only one talking. You have to unmute. Okay, I can see people already raising up their hand. Okay, Bethany, Brittany. I'm not sure of the pronunciation,
Yeah,
but yeah, you can speak.
yeah, it's Brittany. So I
Okay.
learned about SDST from my sister who completed the training last year, and she really, really enjoyed it. She bragged about it every week. And
Yeah,
then when she found out that it was going to happen again this year, she really stayed on top of me and told me I had to join and that I didn't want to miss signing up. Even after I signed up, she kept asking me to make sure that I had signed up. So I learned everything
yeah,
about it from her.
that's so nice. Immediately I saw your surname now. I was like, oh yeah, I've seen the name before.
Hmm. Yeah.
Nice to have you. Yeah. Okay, so wisdom. If wisdom is not available, Jubilee, you can speak.
Okay, good evening. I'm
Good
speaking from
evening.
Nigeria. Okay, so I learned about SDST from my sister that completed the training last year. For real, I got to see the flyer on her WhatsApp status, and I was like, wow. She sent it actually to my DM too, and I saw the flyer again on her status, and so I decided to sign up for it because I was like, what? So thank you very much.
Welcome. Welcome. It's nice to have you
Hello.
here.
Hello.
Okay, so because of our time, so are we speaking?
Wisdom.
Okay. Okay, I called your name before, but you're not available. You can. Well, how did
Yes,
you
I
get
was
to know
talking.
about
I
it?
didn't know that my mic was muted. I got to know
Oh,
from my wife.
oh, oh,
So
that's so
she
nice.
actually sourced. I didn't know how she got to you guys from Instagram, and I actually paid for two for both of us.
Oh, that's so nice.
So
Welcome.
actually, I am quite good with this, but as a source of motivation, I said I'll register with her so to also monitor her progress. So it's going to be a win-win for both of us.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll
So
still be a lot of new things that you'll still gain from us too.
definitely
Welcome.
yes.
Welcome. Okay, so now, because of time, so that we can close on time, we'll be moving on. Um, let's hear from someone instrumental in shaping SDSD into what is it today. It's an honor to introduce you to our lead coach, Ruth Adeyemi. Let me see you guys the clapping. You can just react. So, Coach Ruth, she's the owner and the founder of Sam Life and STO Limited, a digital marketing organization with a proven track record of driving organic traffic to websites and equipping clients with the tools for sustainable digital growth. And she's so passionate about empowering individuals and businesses to thrive in the digital space. So, beyond SDST, she's also the author of two insightful books. The first one is Mastering the Art of Blogging for Your Brand and Mastering the Art of SEO for Brand Growth. And this book are valuable knowledge for anyone looking to build a strong digital presence. So you can also check on the website, you'll find more information about it. So as we embark on this journey at SDST 2025, you have the opportunity to learn from the best, the very, very best. So Coach Ruth and our team of coaches are here to guide you, but your success depends on your dedication and willingness to apply what you have learned. So now let's hear directly from Coach Ruth herself. Over to you, Coach.
Okay, I am happy to be here. Okay, and good evening, everyone. I know for the majority, you're currently in the evening. This is an exciting time for me. Every year, I think SDST remains the the most exciting program for just me personally at Term Life, even in the school. And I'm very excited. I hope you are too. I know you have heard from Joyce for the past couple of minutes. Joyce, thank you so much for holding the fort while I was away. It's good to be here. And I am very proud of every single one of you because you made the decision to be here. A lot of people, let me tell you actually, we had over 350 people registered. They filled out the registration form, okay? However, we have, as at last night when I did the math, we had 194 people who actually said yes to themselves, right? They said yes to learning digital skills. They said yes to their digital transformation, and they said yes to improving themselves. So you are one of those action takers. So I'm really, really proud of you. I am glad that you are here, right? Joyce, you've heard her. She has that calm tone and voice. Now I'm going to switch it up, okay? Because at SDST, it's firecracking. Matter of fact, that's my nickname. If you've been on our Instagram page for quite some time, I am called the firecracking coach, and that's because I bring in the energy. So I am expecting you guys to be as fired up, as excited. You know, whenever we're talking and I'm engaging you, I'm expecting to see the fire emoji in the chat. So if we can do that right now, you could react using the fire emoji or just fire me up in the comments. You know, let's go. I want to see and know that you are as excited as I am. We are excited to have you here. I want you to be excited for the fact that you're here. It's going to be a lot of work over the next 4 months, but best believe it, you can do it. And it's going to be for the best for you, for your growth, and for all those reasons that you had in mind while signing up for the Term Life Digital Skills Training. So I want you to know that you are here. You are in that place, in that school where you are going to get the best practical knowledge when it comes to digital skills. You have a lot of digital training institutes out there, but I can tell you there is no other school that teaches you while also providing you with other soft skills such as leadership, and you also get to network with other students at the same time. For a lot of these schools, you're learning asynchronously, meaning you're learning on your own. If you have questions, well, you get to ask questions, send an email to someone. But here at SDSC, you're learning in real time. You get to ask questions and connect with students from Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, you know, different African countries. So this is the time. You are here now. You are doing the thing. So I want you to put in your
Ruth, you're
You're
muted.
You're muted.
Have I been talking to myself the whole time?
No,
No, it's just a while ago.
Say that again.
It was just a while ago you got muted.
What was the last thing you heard? This? What?
You mentioned Cote d'Ivoire.
Oh, Senegal.
About
Oh,
connecting with such people.
yes, I'm like, please, please, please. I hope I've not been talking to myself the whole time because that would be heartbreaking. But yes, as I was saying.
No, coach, we heard you.
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you, Princess. Let's go. That's the energy, right? So, yes, you are here to network with a lot of students across Africa. Now, mind you, the people that you have, the caliber of people that you have in this program, they are no ordinary people. Nobody here is an ordinary person. Not Salome, not Bernice, not Mistura, not Famous. Everyone is an amazing human being with one excellent thing to offer. I have an engineer on the group, the man that just spoke, right? The husband that is here with his wife, they're supporting one another. He's an engineer. I have pharmacists here. I have doctors, you know, in this program. I have excellent students here. I have working class individuals here, right? So this goes to show that as much as you're learning, it's also an opportunity for you to strategically connect with people because you never know where you guys are going to meet in the future. We have had students in the past that they met here at SDSC and they've gone on to do amazing things together. So all I'm saying is take this opportunity seriously. Okay, I know we said 1 hour, but I know that you're going to be with me for another, like for a little bit longer, okay, because we just have so much to share with you today. So welcome, right? All that to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And I am so glad that you are here. I am so glad that you took that leap and you took that step of faith for yourself, okay? Now, before we get started fully, I always like to share my story with you guys, just so you get to understand a few things about Sam Life, right? And also get to understand a few things about delayed gratification and not thinking of getting rich quick, okay? And keeping your mindset in check. That's why I love to share the story. And for those of you who have been following us on Instagram, Joyce, for that form that you're sharing, if that's, I'm not sure if it's the registration form, but registration is officially closed. But if it's the student demographic
This
form,
is enough. Yes.
very nice. Okay. So I always love to share this story. It's a story of grit. It's a story of commitment. It's a story of accountability partners. Because let me tell you something. This life that we are in, you cannot do it alone. And that's also one of the reasons why here at Some Life, we're not just putting all of you in one big group. You see that big group that you guys are currently in right now? You are about to be split before the end of this call, okay, into smaller subgroups. So you get to learn in teams and you start to build smaller connections, because the big group, it could be a lot. You cannot do life alone. Okay, so here's my story. I'm going to give you the short version because of time. My old journey. My name is Ruth Adeyemi. It's lovely to have you here. I am the lead founder, the lead coach at the Some Life Digital School, and I'm also the founder of Some Life, a digital marketing organization focused on increasing the visibility of our clients, majorly through search engine optimization strategies, right? And then other digital marketing strategies. We've been doing this now since 2019. The brand started in 2019. The business started in 2020. And honestly, what kickstarted this whole process was in 2019, I was about to graduate from Jacksonville University. I studied biochemistry, and I was about to graduate. And one of the classes that slapped my face, and not a lot of things get to do that, right? But one of the classes that made me rethink that I need to improve upon myself is the writing class while I was in undergrad. I got several comments from my professors, my science writing, and then other form of writing, that my writing was not top notch yet. And one thing that I make sure to do constantly for myself is to always improve. So when I got those comments severally, I was like, okay, so what's the best way for me to improve upon myself? And the first thing that came to mind is to write. And at that point, I had traveled to New York. Okay. I did my undergrad here in the United States, still here too. And I traveled to New York with my best friend, now sister, right? Abosede Olatunji, who is also one of your coaches, by the way. We traveled to New York City. Now, mind you, I'm coming from Ayegbaju, Ekiti. Okay. It's one of the rural towns. So yeah, I call it a village even, in Ekiti State, Nigeria. So I was coming from that little town, right? And now I went to New York City. It's like you've been in the village all your whole life, and then you went to Lagos, Nigeria, or you went to Accra, Ghana, that kind of thing. So you're coming from a village and you're going to like a big city. It was a big deal. And I wanted to share my experience with the world. I wanted every single person to know. So I was like, what's the best way to do that? Start a blog, right? So I started blogging in 2019. And my best friend, Abosede, she studied creative writing in school. So she has always been excellent when it comes to writing and just content writing, creative writing. She's been excellent. So when I would write the blog post, I would send it to her. She would review it, make comments, share corrections. And we did this consistently. So I would write blog posts, she would edit, give me feedback, upload on my website. Before you know it, so she was helping me with my writing, right? Improving my writing there. In addition to that, I also took a course on digital skills in 2019 after my undergrad. And as I was learning, I was implementing on my website. And that's one thing that I want you to take away from what I'm sharing with you right now. You will learn a lot over the next 4 months, but it is your ability to implement that sets you apart. Okay? Because you can learn as much as you want, but if you're not implementing, it's hard to retain what you've learned. Okay? So I would learn the digital skills, implement on my website. And I learned how to grow my website. And that was when SEO became first fascinating to me, search engine optimization. I just loved the fact that I could implement the strategies, right? And then my website was, the traffic was huge. We had people coming in from all over the world and they were reading my blog. I mean, think about it, okay? A girl coming from the village now, writing blog posts that people are reading from like UK, the US, Netherlands, I can remember Netherlands and some other countries, India, and some other countries like that. It was so rewarding. It was encouraging. And I'm like, okay, it looks like this is working. And one thing about me is I will share. Okay. So I shared my results online. And that's also one thing I want you to take away from this. As you're learning and you're implementing, show the world. Let us see what you're made of and what you're learning. Because the person who is learning today, okay, the person who is learning today will be the master of tomorrow, right? And that's what has happened over the years. As I learned and as I saw huge traffic growth, I shared on Instagram. Within months, people were like, Ruth, can you teach me how to also grow my website traffic? And I love teaching, as you probably can tell. It's I love it. My parents are both teachers. I feel like it's inborn at this point, right? So when people said, can you teach us? I said, yes, I can teach you. I started for free. Then I said, pay 5,000. Then I said, pay 10,000 naira, and then 15,000 naira. And before you knew it, business started. Okay. The business started fully in 2020. And it started with blogging. I was teaching people how to blog better. And then we continued that with by teaching people how to optimize their website for visibility. So I started as a coach. And that a lot of people know me as a coach. I started as a blogging coach and then search engine optimization coach. And in 2020, we also started the Some Life Digital Skills training. Okay. At that point, it was completely free. It was COVID year. A lot of people were at home and we just wanted to. What my dream was, oh my gosh, I learned this, right? And it has helped my business, my brand. And now I even have a business that I didn't even think of before. So how can I impact lives the way I have been impacted? That was the start of SDST. Okay. And that is still the reason why we're doing it now. And that's why you paid what you paid. Okay. And I know a lot of you were thinking, like, how am I paying 15,000? It does not make sense. Because, after we've communicated the value, you're like, excuse me. That's why. Because I want you, right, to be impacted. I want you to learn at a fee that makes no sense, because that was what happened for me. And I made use of that opportunity. And that's why we're here today. Okay. So the business started like that, as a blogging coach and then search engine optimization coach. And in 2019, I went back to Nigeria, okay, after my undergrad. And 2021, I came back here to the United States to continue my education in pharmacy. So right now, as I speak with you, by the grace of God, I have one more year to complete my doctorate in pharmacy and master's in public health. So if you're here as a student and you're wondering, how can I do this? I don't know if I have time. Girl, sir, you have time. Okay. You do have time. All right. So yes, I came back in 2021 and businesses started reaching out. Ruth, I don't want you to teach me how to do SEO. Actually, can you do it for me? And I take opportunity right here. I'm an opportunity taker. By the grace of God, I said yes to the first person, right? Okay, yeah, we can do your SEO for you. We've been doing it on our website for so long. We have the result to show to prove that we can do it. Absolutely. Let's work together. And from one client to two clients to three clients, that's how we started our search engine optimization agency. And we started getting results for these clients. They were happy. They started referring us to other people. And before you know it, we had to actually say, okay, now we have an SEO agency in 2023. And from starting an SEO agency, people started reaching out. Can you do my social media for me? Can you do my email marketing for me? Can you build my website for me? And I saw another opportunity there. We help business owners optimize their website for visibility. But what if we have a business that does not have a website? So they want a website and they want us to optimize the website. So I can actually hire people who are website developers, and I can design websites too. Okay, so in the beginning I did it myself. So I was like, and I'm still doing it too sometimes. And like, we can hire web developers. We could partner with some development agencies, work together. We bring in the clients, we get them the money, we pay them to do it. So that's how we added web design to it, and SEO and email marketing and video editing now. And now we are a full-blown digital marketing agency. And I want you to think about that journey from a student who was trying to just improve herself. She just wanted to be a better writer so that all those professors can be like, she's better now. Okay, to now being a full-blown business owner. And there's a comment that I would never forget. One of my friends said, oh, she's just a bookworm. She can never have a business and run a successful business. Oh, I'll never forget that comment. And today I look back and I listen to that comment again, and I'm like, well, God did it. Because even I myself would not have believed that I would eventually be a business owner. I love books. I love going to school, as you can tell. Right? I've been in school all my life, primary, secondary, on university, and now again, doctorate, and then masters at the same time. It's crazy. But the fact that there's a business in the mix as well, it's a part of my story that I had no idea was going to be a part of the story. But I took opportunities, right? I always want to invest in myself to be a better person. There was a time that in 2021, when I came back, my birthday gift to myself was to spend almost $4,000. I paid a business coach to teach me how to better manage my business. And from making that investment till now, I can tell you that that was a huge, because it helped me with a mindset shift where we could now charge more for our services. So I want you to always take a bet on yourself, right? Take a bet on yourself. Take opportunities. You never know. You never know which opportunity is going to be the catalyst for all that God has for you. And I'm saying God because let me tell you, at Some Life, God is never out of what we do, because everything that I do is a product of the grace of God. It has nothing to do with who or what knowledge I have or how much connection I have, because I don't even have any connections, if we're being honest, okay? It's just the grace of God that has brought the right people to me, to us, the business, the school. It's because of the grace of God that you are here today. You don't even know anything about Some Life. A lot of you have no idea what Some Life Digital School is all about. But you trusted us. You trusted us with your money. 15,000 naira is a lot of money, okay? 200 Ghana cedis is a lot of money. 1,900 Kenyan shillings is a lot of money. But God put it in your mind to have faith in us to be here today. See? So I always encourage that, right? Whether you're a student running, whatever it is you're running, the place of God is important, at least for us at Some Life, and I'll never take that away. So it's been quite a journey. And I said delayed gratification. I didn't forget that, because when the business started in 2020, I think we ran at a loss. There was no profit. Then, or maybe we made like 100,000 the whole year. For a whole year, that's somebody's monthly salary, or maybe 2 weeks salary. Okay. To 2021, we made our first million naira. 2022, we made almost 10 million naira, right? Last year, I'm not going to tell you, but I can tell you that, matter of fact, I think I was talking with the team late last year when we were looking at the numbers, and we are like at 60 or almost 70 million naira, right? For the girl that they said she's not a business owner. Do you understand what I'm sharing with you right now? So take that leap, believe in yourself like it's nobody's business. And one thing that has held me together is that God has brought, destiny helpers, vision carriers in my life. I am quite intentional about the kind of friendship that I keep. If you're not going to add value to me, I distance myself. I love you, but I love you from afar. But you see those people who I see that they have a vision, we work together well. Okay? So and then I have friends that they will pray together with me. They encourage me when the looking like it, right? They were there encouraging me to keep going. So you need those kind of friends. You need those kind of people around you. My mother is my number one support system. When I'm tired and I'm exhausted, I call my mom, and she for me. Okay. So you need those kind of people. Yes, you're going to get the knowledge. Yes, you're going to implement, right? Your mindsets, remember delayed gratification. We're not teaching you how to get rich quick. If you want to get rich quick and that was your mentality when you joined SDST, send me a text. We're going to refund you your money because this is not the program for that. I don't teach that. None of our coaches will teach you that. Okay. But for my people who are ready to commit and you're ready to stay here and put in the work, right? You're going to be my best friend for the next 4 months. Okay. So I'm excited to have you here once again. Let's do this. Okay. I wish that's my favorite song. Let's do this. I'm going to play it at the very end. Okay. All right. So I have said a lot, right? And hopefully that fires you up to keep it up. Okay. Now, brief address. The next thing that I want us to talk about is the coaches. So you guys, you know that you are here to learn 7 in-demand skills. We've done our research to figure out what are the skills that is making the most impact today, that a lot of companies actually need these experts in their business, right? To grow the business. We've done our research. After the next 4 months, are we still going to be best friends? We're only going to be best friends if you are a goal getter and if you always put in your best, then we're going to be friends. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have 7 skills for you at the Some Life Digital Skills Training this year. Okay. And you are expected to join every single skill. Why? Because we want you to be a well-rounded individual. For you as a business owner, for you as a student, right? For you as I don't know, you want to further your education, you need all these skills to be well-rounded. Right now, I might be the founder of Some Life, right? And the lead coach at the Some Life Digital School. And my expertise is in search engine optimization, but best believe it, I can edit videos. I can design a graphic. I know how to manage my social media page myself if I have to. Okay. I know how to manage a project. That's why you're here. Everything we've been doing for the past 4 or 5 months is project management. I know how to analyze data. I've been analyzing data for my clients, right, over the years. So you need to be a well-rounded individual. Otherwise, you're going to be a business owner that doesn't know what he or she is doing. And then you hire people who are supposed to do the job for you, and you don't even know if they're doing a good job or not because you've not taken the time to learn the skill. So yes, we want you to be well, absolutely, Christabel. This is a full package. We want you to be a firecracker. By the time you leave, your head is hurt. Your head is like burning. It's hot. Not literally, but you get my point. You know what there is to know about digital marketing, because digital marketing is the umbrella for every other thing that you're going to learn at SDST. And then we have 2 tech skills, right? Data analysis and project management. Okay. So for SDST, right, we have 7 skills, as I've mentioned. And these are UI UX design, right? Oh my gosh, I think I have a slide that I'm supposed to be showing, right, Joyce? I have a slide that I'm supposed to be showing to make it easier for you to follow me. Yes, there it is. There it is. Let's put it in the presentation mode so you can follow what I am showing you. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Looks good? Very nice. Okay, thank you. If you're not speaking, I'm appreciate if you mute your mics. Thank you. So these are your coaches for the next 4 months. Okay. We have Ruth Adeyemi, who is speaking with you right now. And we have Kato, right, who is going to be teaching you social media management and marketing. You see that young man right there? He knows what you need to know about social media marketing. So when he's teaching and you're watching his videos, please listen to what he has to say, because he has a proven track record of driving growth for businesses on social. So he is the best person to teach you that. And you know why I know that? How I know that? Because I've seen his work for other clients and even for us. So he's good at what he does. He's excellent at what he does. Coach Sapphire, she is an award nominee, or however you say it, email marketing professional. She has been doing this for years now. She has spoken on different platforms for email marketing, and she is going to be teaching you email writing under the content writing skill. Okay. And she just put together videos and lecture materials that will help you to be an excellent email writer. And then you have Prof, right? Emmanuel Akpe, who is going to be teaching you the copywriting aspect of content writing. Okay. He has taught over 30,000 people copywriting across Africa. So these people that you're going to be learning under, they are that coach. Right? Okay, so they know exactly what they're doing, and I want you to listen to them. If you have questions, they are ready for you. Bombard them. We're going to tell you the structure of how to ask questions, but bombard them with questions. They're ready for you. And you have Micah Akpabiakun, who works at Alt School Africa, right? And he will be teaching you project management. And then you have Ajiri Okorobe. She's actually the founder of Girl. My screen is not showing. It's supposed to be showing. I can see it. Joyce, can you see my screen?
Yes, it's showing.
Okay, cool. Yes, so Ajiri is the founder of Girls Learn Africa, right? She has a track record of excellence when it comes to content creation. And then Abosede, whoever spelled my best friend's name wrong, needs to be fired on this team right now. But I'm joking. Abosede Olatunji, remember when I told you about that friend that trained me, the person that trained your lead coach how to be a better writer, is about to teach you how to be the best writer that there is. She is the one who, let me share the screen again. Some people are saying that they can't see. I'm going to share it again, right? She taught me, right? She taught me creative writing, and she helps me to be that excellent writer that I am today. And she's about to teach you too. So I hope you know what that means, okay? And then you have Zeno. Zeno is a graphic designer, and he is also a UI UX designer. He went to school for it. So it's not something that he picked up. He went to school for it. He came out as a first-class student. So he knows what he's doing. So I hope you start to see the caliber of people that are coming to train you. And yes, you paid 15,000 naira or the equivalent currency, but we are here to give you the very best as if you paid us $1 million. Okay? So make use of this opportunity. Otherwise, if you don't, you're going to be spending lots of money in the near future to learn less than what you're going to be getting here at SDST. So make use of this opportunity. All right. Now, I wanted to tell you that once a skill starts, right, all your coaches will be in your subgroups. We'll talk about subgroups soon. So you're going to have your coaches in the big skill group. So we're going to have a digital marketing group where all of you will be in that group. If you have questions, I recommend that you put it in the big skill related group. However, if you have a specific question for a team project, for example, your coaches will also be in your different subgroups to answer those specific questions. I always recommend asking questions in the big skill focused group because you never know who the answers to that question is going to benefit. No question is stupid. No question should not be asked. If you have a question, ask the question. We are here to help you. So maximize this opportunity. All right. Now, for the next thing I want to talk about is the breakdown of the training structure and what you should expect. Okay. So the first thing to know is that the first skill that we will be starting with is digital marketing. Okay. That's your first skill. Feel free to write that down. Okay. Digital marketing, every 2 weeks, you rotate to the next skill. And all the individual assignments, projects, everything will have to be done within those 2 weeks for you to be certified by us. The school is fully registered and you can use your certificates anywhere in the world. Our students have used it in Africa and outside of Africa. We have students who have used the certificate to land a university admission in the UK, in the US. So if you do your assignments and your projects, we will gladly certify you. If you don't, we will not certify you because we are not going to put our name down for someone who has not done the work. And I hope you understand. So digital marketing is number one, content writing is number two, then followed by content creation, social media marketing and management, UI UX design, data analysis, and digital project management. And all of these are in order, in a logical order, such that a beginner is able to follow through and understand things. The foundation of learning a digital skill is understanding digital marketing. And once you understand digital marketing, how do you even write, right? So we want to make sure that you guys have those foundational skills down before you now move forward to the complex ones like data analysis. UI UX design is like you're building a website and an app, so it's quite complex. If you don't have the basics down, it could be hard. So that's why we've arranged it like that. So for those of you who are like, Ruth, I'm a beginner, I don't know anything about digital skills and computer stuff, whatnot, that's fine. We've made it such that you learn the basics first, then you go to the intermediary, right? Like complexity level, and then you go to the hardest ones. Digital project management, though, is fun, and I hope you get to love it. How learning works, all our classes are pre-recorded. Class starts officially on Monday, okay? Class starts officially on Monday, and we already sent out the calendar for March, okay? But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you just to briefly, for those who don't check their emails, which I'm also going to talk about, right? Which you should have. I'm going to quickly show you what your March calendar looks like. Can you guys still see my screen? I can see it. Okay. So class starts on Monday, right? And all classes are pre-recorded. The beginning of the week, we will send you all the videos that you need to watch for that week. So for those of you who have the time on Monday and you want to watch all the videos on Monday, perfect. For those who will not have time like that and you can only watch what's due for one day at a time, you can do that. But what is expected of you is for you to follow this calendar as it is. So we're telling you to watch module 1 and start your first assessment on Monday. Whether you do that 2 a.m. in the morning on Monday or you do it at 10 p.m. on Monday is up to you, as long as it's done on Monday. This is important because if you don't watch the videos, you're not going to pass the assessment for the most part, okay? So it's important for you to watch the video so you're able to do a good job on the assessment and then on the project. Remember, you guys are working in teams. So the way we are going to rate our overall best subgroup is the subgroup that got the most grade. They had the highest scores aggregated on their individual assessment and on their team assessment. So don't be the one that will be making your team fall behind. Okay? Do your due diligence, watch your video, be prepared, get 10 out of 10 on your assessment, make your team members proud. This is a team work because when you get out there, you're not going to be working alone as Joyce, right? You'll be working in teams with other people. So we're hoping that you master that skill now. Okay, so these calendars will be your best friend. Would 9 to 5ers be able to match this training with their jobs? Absolutely. You go to job from 9 to 5, you eat, you relax. In the evening as you're relaxing, don't watch TV. At 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., you're watching your video, right? And the videos for digital marketing, I can tell you, no video is longer than an hour for the most part. I think so, right? So they're very digestible. You can do it. Okay, I believe in you. I know you can. And we've had 9 to 5ers over the past couple of years. They've done it, so I know it's doable. Okay. When you see the videos, I think the first video that you're watching is like 90 minutes. Do you get? It's not stressful. Okay, I can tell you that. It's making sure that you're on track. You have to keep yourself accountable because you also need to master that skill. So we'll send you those videos. By Monday, you know exactly, you have all your videos. You can batch watch, or one at a time. And then you start your assessment too as you wish. There are deadlines for things. We'll communicate the deadline to you via email. And then when we get to the subgroup portion, I'll say something else too. Now, weekly updates. We're going to be sharing weekly updates with you on Mondays, right? We'll try to back it up with daily emails as well, but that's not guaranteed. If at all, we're going to check in with you on WhatsApp, right? But you're going to get those weekly emails. Now, this is where I say they are not downloadable. You watch them on YouTube. I think you should be able to download, but I don't think they are, right? But you have access to them, so you can watch them. I think they should be. We'll check, all right? I am muted. Why am I muted at
No,
internet?
you're not. You're not.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. So please, this is where I'm going to tell you, if you're going to survive and thrive, you need to check your emails every single day to make sure you're not missing any information. Your best friends now are going to be your email and WhatsApp, so you don't miss out on vital communication. Please check your WhatsApp, check emails, right? On the main WhatsApp group, we're not going to leave it open for an extended period because we don't want you guys to be bombarded with too much information. We are going to be sending vital information on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so please keep track of that. Now, okay, so and with Joyce, please take note of those questions as they're coming, okay, because I can't keep track. For the March key dates, we have sent this calendar to you via email. So if you have not checked your email, please check it and study the timetable, the calendar, so you understand what's happening when. All right. And then at the end of every skill, I mentioned that you're going to get certificates. And then at the end of SDST, we also have internship opportunities with different companies. Okay. So as long as you stand out, right, you have done an excellent job, you stand a better chance to get these internship opportunities. We'll talk more on that as the time comes closer. And then we also have rewards and recognition for top students. Our overall best student, so we have about 200 of you right now. The singular overall best student, we can talk about how we rate who is the overall best student, but let's not do that right now just because of time. I don't want to keep you longer than I should. But the overall best student, regardless.
Sorry, I'm having problem hearing you.
Anyone else having problem hearing me?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. Favor, and for those who did not receive the email, Joyce has been sending in the demographic form. Make sure that you're putting in the right email, because if you give us, it's whatever you give us that we use to send you communications, okay? So the overall best students get a Dell laptop, brand new, okay? A digital certificate of excellence and 3-month SEO internship with Sun Life, right?
Can I re-register again?
So, you know what?
I said, can I re-register again?
Please. Yes, overall best students, right, gets a Dell laptop, a digital certificate of excellence, and a 3-month internship with us at Sun Life. And then the top performing students per skill, they get something too. For data analysis, they get 1 month free SaaS training. Okay. For content creation, they get 1 month free InShot Pro subscription. For content writing, they get 1 month free Grammarly Pro subscription. For UI UX design, they get 1 month free Canva Pro subscription. For social media marketing and management, they get 1 month free Canva Pro subscription as well. For digital marketing, they get 1 month free Uber Suggest Pro subscription. All these tools will make sense as you start the class. For digital projects management, you get 1 month free Asana or Notion onboarding assistance. In addition to all these things, you're also going to get back the money that you paid to register. So our top performing students get all these tools for free, for 1 month free access, and a refund of your registration fee. Let the competition begin. That's all I'm going to say. No grief for anybody. Let me bring my Nigerian here. Okay, do not put in your very best, because it's going to, you get the reward. Okay, can I say it again for my Ghanaians in the house? I'm sure you understand me. No grief for anybody. Do not agree for nobody. Put in your very best so you can win all these things. Imagine you're the overall best student overall, and then you're also the top performing student per skill. You're raking all the gifts. Okay. All right. I love healthy competition, and I hope you get to put in your very best too. Okay. All right. Now, for the Sam Life team, if there are questions that you can attend to in the chat, I'll appreciate it. Please attend to them. Okay, thank you. Now, I wanted to share just briefly some success stories. I won't talk too much. Okay, promise. Every single year, we get a lot of success stories. Every single year, that's guaranteed by the grace of God. And in 2020, I wanted to highlight one of my girls who she joined SDST just to learn, and then she really, really loved the social media marketing. And that's why I said, I want you to be a part of every single skill, because when you join everything, you can now tell, oh my, I actually love digital marketing, particularly SEO. I want to stay with Sam Life a little bit longer, right? Or you're saying, whoa, I love UI UX design. I'm going to stay with Coach Zeno to learn more. Or I love data analysis and I want Coach Ruth to be my new best friend. Okay. So we want you to learn everything so you can now decide which one is the one for you. So Gift really loved the social media management class. And now she owns her social media marketing agency called GH Digitals in Nigeria. So she works, she has clients, and she also trains people now. She's that boss. Okay. In 2021, Chika Jonah, she joined us, and now she has a thriving writing business. Okay. In 2023, our top performing student, she loves fashion. So she learned all those things to grow her page as a fashion influencer. So you're going to have people who are learning to improve their brand. Okay. You have people who are learning to build their business. You have people who are learning to work with other companies. And you're going to have people who are learning to improve their employability. And then you have people who are learning to further their education. You see, different categories, different reasons. So you find your why and make sure you keep that in mind all through. We had a student last year from Ghana. She is a social media PR for one of the universities in Ghana. Before she joined, she didn't have much knowledge. She came and she understood the assignment. She was an excellent student through and through. By the time she was done, she rigged all the certificates, put a request together, right, for promotion in the university. They granted it. Now she's getting paid more, she told me. And the social media page that she's managing for the school has grown by thousands since she started. Okay. So whatever reason that you have for being here, keep that in mind. Okay. And then just last year, one of our students, Zainab, right, she has always been interested in healthcare marketing. So she wanted to learn all these skills to sharpen her skill as a healthcare marketer. She had a 3-month opportunity to work with a population health organization here in the United States after SDST. And now she just she had an interview recently with a tech-based company in the US. All right. So whatever your reason is, just don't forget, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you put in the work, you will achieve those dreams and goals. Training expectations and guidelines, right? While nobody is marking calendars, nobody's marking attendance, yeah, right? But your ability to follow through with the different timelines, right, and the different task on the monthly calendars is critical to your success. We don't have the time to be babying anybody. Every single person here is an adult. The youngest person that we have in SDST 2025 is a 12-year-old, and I hope that's also inspiring you. A 12-year-old who is ready to get it right. So if I'm not chasing the 12-year-old, I don't want to be chasing the adults, right? Study the calendar once again. We're going to put it on WhatsApp for the sake of those people who don't check their emails and for the sake of people who did not get the email or for those people who registered late. We'll send the calendar again to you on WhatsApp. Study the calendar. Keep yourself accountable. Don't stress out your subgroup leader. Don't let us be chasing you and asking you, have you submitted your assignment? Because I'm going to be checking. I am so invested in you guys' growth that I will be checking every single person. I'll be checking up on you to make sure that you're really committed. And if you're not committed, you hear from me. And you don't want to hear from me from that aspect. But I know you're going to do well. Okay, so make sure that you do the work per the calendar and engage. In your subgroup, communicate. If your team members are talking and they're chatting and they're having a good time, they're checking up on each other. Oh, did you watch the video from today? Did you see where Coach Ruth was like saying XYZ? Have a good time. Make fun of us, okay? As you're learning, okay? But just engage with us, all right? Code of conduct and professionalism. Again, I have professionals here. I have a lawyer here. I have doctors. I have amazing students. I have working professionals, my 9-to-5ers, right? I have accountants. I have different working class individuals here. You have to respect your teammate. You don't know who you're even talking to. You don't know if the person you're talking to is like a big person and all of you are big. You have to understand that every single person in that subgroup, every single person on this call is a huge deal. So you're going to have to respect one another and understand that. And give people grace too. You know, if you sent a message to the group, don't expect a response in an hour unless you guys set up a meeting. If you don't get a response, with grace, check in on one another. Don't be mean. Don't be a mean person. Be a nice person. There are times that you have to be disciplined and direct, but be a nice person, okay? Respect one another. For the men in the group, right? Respect our women. For the women in the group, respect our men, all right? Do not talk rudely to one another. If any subgroup leader comes to report to me that someone is being rude, I love you. But if we hear that like once or like twice or more, you're going to be kicked out because every single person here is to be respected. And I appreciate every single one of you. I respect every single one of you. And I want you guys to respect one another too. So I have zero tolerance for rude people. Okay? And then assignment submissions and evaluation process. You're going to have individual assignments. You're going to have team project. Okay? For your team project, do not send the assignment once you're done as a team. Do not send the team assignment to the coach directly. The coaches they will not respond to that message. Okay? Once you are done with your team projects, let the subgroup leader send a professional email to the coach. Do not message them on WhatsApp as a means of submitting an assignment. You can message them for clarification, ask questions, etc. But I also want to build your professional side. So when that team project is done, put together a nice sounding email, send them an email. We'll send you their information, their email address, so you're able to communicate with them via email. Okay, so only the subgroup leader submits the assignment. So for digital marketing, for example, you have a project that is due next week, in 2 weeks. I'm only expecting 15 emails from the 15 subgroups. Any email that I get from someone who is not a subgroup will not be accepted, and that will lead to a 0 for that subgroup. Again, you're going to learn how to just understand rules and follow rules to make life easier for all of us, okay? Thank you. And then for the individual assignments, we have a portal for individual assignments. We use Google Form, at least for digital marketing and for most of the other skills. So submit your assignments using that Google Form. All of you have used Google Form because you're here, right? You registered. So use the Google Form. Don't write the answer to the questions and then send me a screenshot of the answer. We will not take it, okay? Follow instructions. Now, the fun part. Drum rolls, please. This is my favorite part, okay? It's my favorite part. We are about to split you guys into your different subgroups, and your leadership skill is about to shine through. Assignment number 1, okay? So at this point, give me the energy, fire, drum rolls. Let's go. Okay. Once I have enough, then I will continue. If it's not enough, I'm just going to be looking at you. You're going to be looking at me. Oh, you guys are amazing. Excellent, excellent people. Excellent people. Okay, it's not enough. It's not enough. I need more. More. More fire. Give me that fire. Energy. Hey. Joyce, the moment I say go, right? Please, the moment I say go, right? Okay. Please go to the main group right now and open it up for everyone to send the message. The moment I say go. Because at that point, they will now start communicating with one another, okay, for them to go into their respective subgroups. The moment I say go. Thank you. All right. Okay. I think I'm fine now. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We're good. I'm fired up. Let's do this. We have 15 different subgroups this year. In each subgroup, listen closely because this is very important. Listen closely, okay? Your subgroup, they are going to be your besties. Your subgroup members, they are going to be your besties for the next 4 months. They will check up on you when you don't show up in the weekly Saturday sessions. They will call you because we love one another and we want you to grow. We're growing together. So you guys to check up on each other. You be your brother and sister's keeper. Okay. The point of the subgroup is to make online learning feel like physical learning. All right. Because I know for some of you, the concern has been, I don't learn well online. No, I prefer physical. And I hear you. So what we've done is, instead of everybody being in one big group of 200 people, we now said, no, let's not do that. Let's create subgroups for them. So now instead of them wallowing in a big pool of 200 fishes, right? Amazing fishes. Now they're going to be in a group of 13 to 14 golden fishes, okay? Where they can now connect with one another and get to know their strengths and weaknesses as golden fishes. That makes no sense, but I hope you get my point, okay? So we've grouped you. Golden fish. Yes, thank you, Nuruddin. This Nuruddin is going to be my best friend. I can already tell. Let me give you a tip. If you're going to be my overall best student for digital marketing, you better be a student that engages and a student that is willing to help other people. When there are questions that you have an answer to, answer the question, okay? Those are my kind of people. You know, we rise by lifting others kind of people. So these subgroups are to aid friendship, aid networking, aid improved communication, and also to make learning easier. Because when 13 people are checking up on one another, it's easier than 200 people checking up on one another. It's impossible. Okay? It's a lot of work, right? So I want you guys to, these 15, 14 people that I'm about to announce, once you are in your subgroup, start by use this weekend, because this weekend nothing is happening again. Just relax, rest, and recharge for Monday. Connect with them. Introduce yourself. Let them know who you are. You remember when I said everybody's a big deal? Introduce yourself as the big deal that you are. So you guys get to know who you are, and it's easier for you guys to connect that way. And you can now start to check up on one another. Feel free to share your preferred means of communication. Feel free to say, I prefer to send me a text between this time frame. After that, I'll be sleeping. I will not respond. But I'll respond when I wake up, right? Just introduce yourself to one another this weekend. Use this weekend to know one another. For the past 5 years, right, our subgroups, they have been named after interesting themes. Who here has watched Money Heist? I am hoping I have people. Money Heist. Yes, Money Heist. Oh, yeah, so you guys are going to get my analogy. I love it. Yes. So one of the years, our subgroups were named after Money Heist characters. So you had Team Berlin. You had Team, all the other names. People, tell me the names, I forgot. Right? But you had the different characters, they were the names of the subgroups. It was fun. And then we had a year where the names Tokyo, thank you. The subgroups were named after football clubs, right? We had Chelsea, we had Arsenal, we had Liverpool, and some other ones like that. Nairobi, yes, right? And then last year, it was named after flowers. We had Jasmine subgroup, we had Cherry Blossom subgroup, we had Hibiscus subgroup, we had Rose subgroup. And then whenever we're doing the award ceremony, I think Hibiscus was like the overall best for digital marketing. And then other subgroups were now like, you think you're the best? We're coming for you. And then the subgroups that you did not even, they were not performing well in the beginning, all of a sudden, they switched, right? So yes, remember what I said, healthy competition, don't let anybody do better than your subgroup, okay? You get my point? All right, let me be quick for the sake of people who their battery is running low, all right? So this year, our subgroups are named after, if you know, put it in the chat, because we've announced it. All right? So what is the theme? Yes. Oh, not just currencies. What type of currency? There's a tag, global currencies. Yes, thank you. Wait, you guys are seeing it even. I'm sharing my screen. That's crazy. Okay, I thought I was hiding it. Anyway, whatever. So you are going to be in these subgroups. Who wants to be in the US dollar subgroup? Who wants to be in the US dollar subgroup? I know some of you actually want to be. They're like, Ruth, you better put me in the pound sterling because that's one of the best performing currencies in the world. I wish I could tell you that I'm going to put you in the subgroup that you want, but it's been randomized. Okay. If you happen to be in the Naira subgroup, you better make me proud. If you are in the CD subgroup, you better make Ghana proud. Okay. All right. It's been randomized. There's nothing I could do about it. But I'm glad that you guys are excited. Let's get it going. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is on WhatsApp, we're going to put an image right now. Joyce, Chris, don't open the group yet, but put the image in right now. Okay. You will see all the subgroup that your name is assigned to. Chris, Joyce, whenever that's done, unmute and let me know. Quickly.
Already.
It's sent. Beautiful. Listen to me as you're studying that image right now. Zoom in if you have to. Okay? But I'm going to share this as well. So we have these subgroups. We have selected leaders for the subgroups just in case you guys are not able to decide quickly. Okay? Because we don't have too much time. We want each subgroup, you're going to choose a leader. We're suggesting leaders right now, but once you create your group, right, you guys can now finalize on who the leader is going to be. We're just making suggestions. Each subgroup will choose a leader to oversee coordination, teamwork, assignment submission, etc. You guys will create a WhatsApp group yourself. We are not creating it for you because I want you to learn how to do that. Because very soon you guys are going to be bosses. If you're not already are, right? You're going to be the boss. You're going to be the coach. You're going to be the leader. So create it yourself. And that leadership skill is already starting. So if you are in a subgroup right now, wait, don't do it yet because I don't want too many people creating groups at the same time. Right. Do I have Dolakwa here? Dolakwa, if you're here, can you guys quickly scan through and see? You can search for Dolakwa. I'm not okay, I don't have her here. Nice. Okay, cool. Do I have Favor? I've seen Favor. Favor, are you here? Favor Agbai, are you here? Unmute and talk to me. This right now we mean business. So talk to me.
Okay. Yes, ma. I'm here, ma.
Yeah. Create a group for United States dollar. Okay, that's your task. Once you've created the subgroup, get the link to the group and keep it for now. Okay, because the moment I say go, Joyce is going to open up the group and you send the link to the main group so that your subgroup members can start to join. So look at that image that she has sent to the group and get to know who your subgroup members are, right? And everyone in the United States dollar subgroup, start to check yourself right now. So once she sends that link, you can join the subgroup. Okay, good. US is out. Thank you, Favor. Thank you, thank you. Miss Tura, I've heard you. I've seen you. Rather, I know you're here.
Oh, hi. Good evening.
Hi. Please create the group for pound sterling. Okay? And keep the group, the link to join. Make sure that anyone can join, okay? Don't make it like such that only admins can add people.
Okay.
Nice. So we're out pound. If you wanted to be a part of pound sterling, I hope you're seeing your name. Otherwise, we are moving on. Okay. Do I have Omolara Adigun here? Okay. Do I have, I've seen Antoinette. Antoinette, are you here? Please, guys, respond quickly, okay? For the sake of time. I don't want to hold you past 2 hours. Antoinette, are you here? Okay. Please unmute your mic and talk to me when I'm asking. Please. So it's easier because I'm not checking the chat. Please.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Antoinette, open the subgroup for Euro, please.
Okay.
Thank you. You already know what to do. Keep the link, etc.
Okay.
Canadian dollar. Do I have Nkechi Jennifer? Nkechi.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening.
Let's go. Canadian dollar. Let's go. Let's do it. Do I have Ajibola Tina?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right. CFA Frank. Let's go. Okay. Do I have okay. Uchechukwu Nwele. Do I have Uchechukwu Nwele here? Okay. Do I have Benjamin Masefan? I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher your last name, so I'm not going to call it. Benjamin? Do I have Benjamin here? I think I've seen Benjamin. Hello? Okay. Do I have, let's see, Kofi?
Benjamin is here, ma'am.
Benjamin is here. Okay, Benjamin, create the one for Durham, right? You see right here?
Okay.
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
ma'am.
You see the spelling and everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Do I have Oladotun Idowu here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm here.
Alrighty, let's do Naira. You're my person for Naira. Create
Thank
the Naira.
you.
So, okay. Awesome. Do I have Brittany? I
Yes,
think I
I'm
have
here.
Brittany here. Brittany, let's do Rand. Thank you.
Okay.
The Rand subgroup. Do I have Izatu Sumaila? Okay. Do I have Salome Okraku? Okay. Do I have Clara is here? Clara, are you in CD? Okay. No.
Timelaine Steven is here.
Timelaine Steven, can you help me out? Point me out. Okay, CD. Yeah, Timelaine, you are amazing. I appreciate you for being proactive. These are my kind of people. All right, let's do it. Okay. Timelaine.
You can say things.
Siri, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my people. Okay. Timmy, let's create CD, okay? You got me on that one? You got me? Okay. Timmy, are we good for CD?
Yeah,
Are we
we're
good?
good. Yeah, we're
Thank
good.
you. Awesome. Do I have Eloho Vivian? All right. Do I have Kusi Agyapong?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, Kusti, let's go. Let's create the one for shillings, Kenyan shillings. Okay. Thank you. Do I have Faith Imado Jemu? Hey, you guys, please forgive me.
Yes, I'm here.
Faith, okay. Faith, Turkish lira. That's your subgroup. Please create the group for that. Okay.
Okay.
You are amazing. Do I have Lolly? Do I have Lolly here? Okay. Do I have, I know this person is probably, wait, do I have Adedayo here? I don't think so. Do I have Marvelous? Marvelous.
Esther is here. Esther.
Okay, Esther Adu. Yes?
Fagbeso. Esther.
Esther Fagbeson, thank you. Okay, Esther Japanesian. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Oh, you guys are just, oh my goodness. Excellent. Do I have Uchenna Joachim? Okay. Do I have Merit Michael Akinyomi? Anyone is seeing their name?
Yeah, Ifeka there.
Who?
Merit is here.
Merit is here. Merit, let's do Swiss franc, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Oh, we're almost done. Almost there. Do I have
Ruth,
Cristobal?
sorry, I'm gonna pause you. Sorry. So, do they need
Yes.
to create the group separately or within the admin? Because that's a very good question. Somebody just
Don't
asked.
create separately because once
Separately.
SDST is over, yeah, we'll
Okay, separately, not
disband it.
within the main.
Not
Okay.
within the school. Yeah, I get
Okay.
you.
All right.
Amazing question. Thank you, Bosse. Appreciate you. Christabel. Do I have Christabel here? Do I have Christabel?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Christabel, Australian dollar.
All right, I got
All
you.
right, yes. My famous princess. I know you're here. Are you here? I know Princess was here at some point, so I thought I saw her. Okay. Do I have huh?
Princess Famous here, coach.
Yes, Princess creates Chinese yuan. Okay. Woo. All right. Now all our subgroups. I'm gonna wait. The moment Princess tells me that the group is created, we'll open the group. So Princess, you're my last person. Let me know. I'm giving you 1 minute. Okay, we don't have all day. 1 minute for the subgroup to be created. My projection is 2 hours max. That's what we've always done. 2 hours max. All right. Oh my. Okay. All right. Everyone good? Anna, you sent me a text on WhatsApp. Are you here? If you're here, Anna, if you're here, let me know that you were able to join. I just want to make sure you're good. Some people are sending me text messages they were trying to join. Princess, Chinese, is Chinese yuan good? Somebody please help me keep track.
Yes, coach.
All right. All heaven break loose. You guys, please, as we are about as we're about to open up the group, do not bombard the group with unnecessary messages, okay? Be how do they used to say it? Demure, kiniko. There's something about demure that was going around. Somebody help me out. And I'm glad you're here. Somebody help me. One of
Be
us.
mindful.
Be mindful, be demure, okay? Okay. So please don't send unnecessary messages unless you are trying to find your subgroup. Sure. But we've said be demure, be cutesy. Okay. Use the graphic, find yourself, actually read. Okay. And then if it's hard for you to find yourself, then you can now say something. So before we open up the group, Chris, are you here with me? Let's wrap this up. There's one last thing that we want to talk about, and then we'll be done. Christopher.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Chris, let's go. The last part. Next steps and closing remarks. So once you finish your next steps, I'll finalize, and then they'll open up the subgroup.
Yeah. Good evening, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon from wherever you are. I'm Christopher James. Like Joyce, I'm also a graduate of SDST 2024. Good to have you all here, and I'm really happy that I'll be here with you. You made the right investment by joining SDST because after these 4 months, you'll be unrecognizable to everybody around you. Your life will be transformed beyond words. And I'm not joking about this.
That's right.
So Joyce and I will be your support and your go-to guys all through your journey in SDST 2025. If you need any help, have any questions at all, reach out to us first before you call any of the tutors. Thank you. And I pray that we can be able to work well and you enjoy your stay. I'm going to send in some links. Please fill in the appropriate informations. The links first will be a mentee application form where you fill out the right information so you get the appropriate mentor who will mentor you all through your stay. And then the second link is for a group picture. Like we need to document all your fine images. So please send us your best images so we could use to document you guys. That will be all. I'll be dropping the links right now. If you need any help, reach out to me or Joyce on WhatsApp. We'll always be here for you guys. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you, thank you. They were here last year, just like you, right? Joyce and Chris, they were part of SDSC 2024. And I'm listening to him talk, and I'm like, I'm so proud. Okay. So, yes, they are here for you. If you have any questions, they are your first point of contact. Please, okay? They are your first point of contact. Don't message me first, okay? Message them first. And I'm sure you understand, all right? With the school and the business and everything else in between. Please and please, let's work together well, okay? So message Chris and Joyce first. If you have a question that they are not able to answer, they will come to me and they will give you answers. Do you understand? So Chris and Joyce, once again, are your first point of contact for SDST related questions, okay? Or maybe you were not able to come, like a link is not working, you're not able to view a video, XYZ, text them first, all right? But if you have a question about digital marketing, something that I taught, right? They are not your go-to. I am your go-to. If you have a question about one of the videos for a particular skill, the coach is your go-to. Do you understand? In the designated group, respect them. Don't message them individually, right? So please use the groups that we have created as a resource. Okay. Thank you for being excellent people again and again. You're my champions, right? Thank you. So as we wrap up, I have a few more things I want to say. I'll be done. Okay. I know you won't want to get rid of me just yet. The last thing I want to say, and then I'll hush, is you are going to be your best cheerleader, right? And when you put in what it takes, you will get the results that you never even dreamed of. And I'm pausing as I'm speaking so it can sink in, okay? You are your number one cheerleader. Your subgroup leader is not going to cheer you up like you would cheer up yourself, okay? So you're your number one cheerleader. And when you start to implement everything you are learning, you will get results that you never imagined. So please and please put in your very best, okay? Because I want you to look at yourself like a few years from now and be like, wow, I'm glad that I joined that program. We've had, the very first year, we had a high dropout rate because people, they couldn't commit, right? Last year, our dropout rates was dramatically low because we had people who were committed to their growth. Now, it's normal, we've seen that trend over the years where the first skill, everyone is excited, they do the work, and then as we go through the month, energy start to go down. It's normal for that to happen, but you got to keep yourself encouraged. There's a goal in mind. We have a job fair week at the very end. The last week of this program, there's a job fair week where we have companies from the United States, from Ghana, from Nigeria. They're coming to come talk to you guys. And at that point, they are taking their best candidate. If you've not taken and been a part of all the skills, I can't vouch for you. So you have to be committed. Show the grit. Let us know, let yourself know that you can do this and you can stay committed to something for 4 good months. A lot of us here, we are like probably less than 30 years old, right? You're younger than 30 years. And a lot of people think that we have short attention span. Huh? So you are going to prove them wrong, and you are going to prove yourself wrong. Because maybe some of you've not even stayed committed. You're not committed to something longer than a few days. But you're going to prove yourself wrong, and you're going to show yourself that you are that fire-cracking Abigail. You are that fire-cracking Dorcas. Let me call my men too, right? You are that fire-cracking, where are the men? Timilaine, right? Okay? You are that person, and you're going to do a phenomenal job. Okay?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Timmy. So please, take it. You've taken a bet on yourself. Now see yourself through. Okay? And don't forget, for those who are people of faith, never take the place of God's grace throughout this 4 months. Okay? Whenever you're tired, pray. Say, God, help me. Whenever you are getting tired, you can talk to me. At that point, don't go through any of the Chris or Joyce. If something is going on and you need to like vent, please, I'm here for that. I want to support you as much as you want to be supported. So if you just need a shoulder to lean on to maybe cry, I don't know, maybe you need to just say something. Feel free to text me. I want you to succeed. Okay? All right. All right. The ball is now in your court. Okay? Thank you for trusting Psalm Life. Thank you for trusting the Psalm Life Digital School. Thank you for trusting me, and thank you for being here. Now the work begins, okay? Joyce, please go. Thank you. And I'm going to be here because every year, nobody wants to leave. A lot of people don't want to leave this call. They just want to keep chatting and talking and all that. So I'm going to be here for that because I joined in like 20 minutes late. So if you want to chat, if you want to talk, if you want to, first of all, make sure you join your subgroup first, okay? And then I'll be here for those who want to chat and talk. All right? I can do it through Christ that strengthened me. Amen. Mercy. Amen. 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 All right, please. Is the group open? Open it up. Let people start to join their respective subgroups.
Yes, it's open.
Thank you. Okay. Now, while that's going on, I wanted to say, I don't know if Joyce mentioned this already when I was not in the call. There are several other groups in the school's community page. Please don't join those groups just yet. Stay where you're supposed to stay for now. You're supposed to be in the main group and your subgroup. Please don't request to be in like the digital marketing or content writing or social media management. Don't request that for now, okay? When the time is right, we'll let you know and you can start to join those groups, okay? All right, so right now you're supposed to be in the main group and your subgroup, and that's it. And then by Monday, you start joining digital marketing, all right? Okay. Okay, so at this point, let's stop recording because the main information has been passed.